On the commemoration of this year's 16-day activism, the need for the girl child and the woman to be involved and participate in decision-making has been stressed in various discussions as stakeholders have called for enactment of laws to protect and encourage women participation in politics. Former Senator Jerry Garner, alongside other advocates of women's rights, made a call at the launching of a center that would address and eradicate cases of sexual and gender abuse, violence, and exploitation suffered by girls and women. Benedict Oko has more.
The girl child and issues hindering women from being politically inclined were the front burner of the 16-day activism. And the launching of a new center that will protect the African women, the country representative Stand Tall Africa, Olga Emmanuel, called for more enactment of laws to protect the girl child and encourage women participation in politics. Olga, who decried high number of out-of-school children, also called for girl child education and gender empowerment.
As low as Nigeria when it comes to gender inclusion, I can tell you other African countries are doing more poorer or lower. So it's a wake-up call for all of us to empower the women and then, of course, not restrict them only to the other room. It is a calculated attempt to remove the woman from the scheme of things. And it has to also be a calculated attempt to return the woman back into the scheme of things. So what the government should do differently is, one, make the law and work the law intentionally. We are looking at the center sponsoring a bill to the National Assembly, to further push for the number of women that should be included, in leadership and governance generally. Africa is low when it comes to that. Over 100 million children out of school, and Nigeria has got her quota. After the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of the number escalated, and here we find ourselves. So the center intends to return these children back to school via scholarship.
Former Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Jerry Garner, made a case for proper persecution of violators.
We must pay particular attention to the education of women. We are leaving the girl child behind, and it is not good. We must deliberately protect women against harassment. It's absolutely unacceptable. It's irresponsible in the highest.
On his part, traditional leader King Alfred Dieter Spiff and Princess Diana Ayo called for more awareness creation at the community level as they urged women to stand tall in their respective places.
Well, we must start from the beginning, from the ABC of it. We have to tell the women that they really have got potentialities, and most times, my wife, the queen, had something on her table. Said the best man for the job is a woman. So the women should stand tall and be ready to accept the challenges of leadership. As they say, train the woman, and you educate the woman, and you liberate the world. So we must start with centers like this that will carry out research for the African woman.
Educating of a child is the beginning of growth in our society. That's where we get it right. Once people know, starting from their civic rights to what their personal rights, how to protect their body. So yes, we can create more room for women to lead in Nigeria. But we should first of all create room to understand the problem and give leadership to those who have community interest in their hearts, because leadership starts with serving the people.
Others stress the need for sensitization of women folk to protect them, their health, and the rights of women and girls.
There is need for issue of inclusion. Let them be involved in this democracy. Let them be appointed in offices, and that they can help in taking vital decisions. And also the importance of in women inclusion in democracy, and also in maybe leadership.
We're not saying that we want to take your place. Oh no, we're saying that listen to us. Give us the opportunity. Why are you giving us 35%? We deserve more. We deserve to come with you.
Stakeholders have called for more attention to be paid to addressing and eradicating cases of sexual and gender-based violence and exploitation suffered by girls and women as the 16 days of activism continues.
And our Nigerian military